Sit. Yes! Hockey. Let's get it. Suja. Yeah. Go forward with it. We'll pass this. You come back. Mars. Don't squeeze them up there. Ready, Pato, tu. Yes, line the Palace. Let's go. The ball. Yeah. Come on, John, McKinsey falls. Patel, 18 for the first. 18, that's too high. Yes, Patel. Who vai? Come here. Gab, just a cover him. Gab, just a cover him. Yes. Ref, get the ref, man.
Go in, man. Let go. Jump. Let go.
Before. Yeah, you. New Zealand, we are touching. You Josh. Yeah, you're going on the side of you. Josh, let me go on the side of you. No, let them go on the side of you. Touchy. Yeah, Zealand. Then Ray, next side touchy. Next side touchy, Ray.
Go.
Hey.
Back class.
Shitty. Give. We go wide. You want it? More say Patel. Aye. Color.
Let's go.
No show. Yeah, not show. Boss, two over there. Let's go. Step. Yeah. Step up. Meet him up there. What? What, yes? Yes, Patel. Last man, Patel. Boss.
Patel.
Après, bien nous. Step, Patel, step. Call him up, call him up. Call up, call up, call up. Let me squeeze them there, squeeze them there. Squeeze them there. Fâché, fâché, passe. Yes! Yeah, okay, big one. Have you go away? Get on it. Yeah. Go, come back! Up here! Come on! Yeah, Zidane! Let's go, going back, Patel, going back. He's getting a step. Liku one, Liku. Step. You go high now, you go now, Patel. Here. Just you. No more, good one. Yeah, two. Patel, tell him, man. Tell him I'm coming in. Hey, Zidane, help him, Cabs. Don't get line. Hey!
Fall, shape up.
Go. Step, go! Oh, it's okay! Everything going. Hey, stool. Patel, you're stool. Go inside. Go on, stool, come on, go. Go inside, defend! Go inside! You can make a pass, you move on to it. You can make a pass and stand up. Yes. Behind him. He's out! Monsieur, make him control.
Hey, shot!
Yo, Goblin. In swinger, Gabs. 6 yards. That was more. Whoa!
Goblin,
go!
Shot!
One!
Come back now.
What do you want in front? Boss. Yes, one. Oh, Gabs! Make the ball. Control. Time. Party time. Good one. Go inside. Gabs, push it up, Alika.
Patel aussi. Yo, Javier.
And then call him, pass it, leave him. Go on, sit down. Go.
Ref, ball rolling.
Ball rolling, ref. Let go. Ref, ball rolling, man. Think on ball rolling. No. I want that. Like some seconds, don't look at that. Hold on. Watch, ref. Jesus Christ.
Mix that keeps you vibe. When you hear it, you definitely carry it yourself. Enjoy. Aquí
HOG, heights of greatness. Your players.
Boy, boo, hurry up. Get up, puppy. Go watch inside. Yeah, we check the ball. Gary, stop walk and check. Stop walk. Yo, Gary, you have to jump back to. Stop walk.
Pull up them now.
Okay, you're in here, Jed.
Yo, stop fast, eh?
Look. Yo. Keep on him. Oh! Danish Carlo, man. Gary, we need box. Gary, tu kajal, brother. Gary. One Gary, tu kajal. Gary, brother. Good ball. Jenny, why guys? Gaby, the play to Kajal, brother. The play to Kajal, Gaby, no one man. Gaby. Lang bal. Gomez. Step. Good going, boy, Papi.
When I went there, I went over my I was using the map. I do a map filling up a foot. Each time, take a left and it's 50. And I was trying to go to the car, the other side, right? And that time it was first. We passed through, remember that bridge, that's good. And we rebuilt a new bridge. We built a new bridge. I didn't know that bridge was rebuilt. But I tell me, my friend is come down to go past the middle of the country. When I reach your place so, the street car climb here. I put your wife down. I tell your wife, right, just in case something happens to me, I don't need just get down with the vehicle. And I do a 20-point ceiling. in the stomach. The Java, the heel is slow and the ball is slow. Oh, I know you. Boy! Boy, I pray that much so much that day. My good thing is a sweeper. Small. After that, I left Lucia. I go to work. Then I go to my home thinking is that day I have to travel the next day. When I go to the port, I have to go. All the time I was to travel go back with the first day. But it's something I got it. I didn't really get back to French with French. Yeah. Ten numbers every day, maximum every day. You have 10 of the shit. And you have about 3 minutes. Oh, that's mine. It's really good. Where can I come from? Okay, see you then. I don't know. Me? I have never given. I did 2 days after me, a woman. I don't know. Oh, if I should use it now, I take the room there.
And you watch it for, right? You watch it for, right?
Keep right on there. I'll go do 6 trying to get 6 wins. Go show. And I want to see you that I'm going to take care of it. All the time, because it's everybody who's like to know that. I got
They must watch a fancy thing. No, I go up in, I go up in. What do you say?
So you drive it. You're legit, you're legit.
Yo, the man ain't getting too much of fucking. Yo, what part of midfield? Yo, the midfield, don't be the top player. Man, come in the middle of town. Keeper. Baby, what more you hurry now?
Come. You getting close. Slow on it. You getting close.
Don't miss.
Black dog. Black dog.
Gomes, mari bong. Mana, Nek, mana?
Yes, go, we got to put it right here.
What the fuck? Go again. You got time. Mana ni? Itu aku bola. Good ball. Awas, ini kokain. Hold on. Play Pacho, play Pacho. Mana, mana. Go papi, go papi. Yo, what are you doing? What would you like here there, boy? I'm not born. I'm walking. Davey, what the man there? Davey, number 8. Well done. One on it. Good. Davey, what do you like here there, boy, Davey? Banana. Well done, Bruises. Davey, come on, Davey, Davey, what? What do you like here there, boy, Davey? Hold on. Logo. Boy, me don't know if we say with you, boy. What? What you come at half time? Done. What command the free, nobody marking money. You command the free. What gave it?
Hey! Settle. Now you go.
Don't miss it. Thank you, Ran. Carlo. Davey, you gotta leave him again. Yo, step. I can't see. Davey, come on. What you gonna do, man? Do that? Get the fucking man. Davey, man. You know it's the game, though. Let's stay fucking home. Dinesh, about there. Go. Huh?
Thank you. c'est à tes corps, c'est pigeon. La monnaie, il a fait ça, va tout chaud, même quand on pile, mange à bisou. La pité, la, mais nous pas les mipes qui ont pas. Tout à l'heure, le million, on a fait les aiguettes. Les guindas,
Yeah, Mike, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not wasn't it.
I'll do like you know, booming time. Boy, force up it up. Again, that's not American, but like, again, I'm
Almost special first game. Great.
For me, that's the
The best game I play by.
That's going shit. So that's my best game I play by.
Ref, the bullet?
Yeah.
Pass, Rascal, jump up here.
That was too fucking wide. It too big.
Well, Finland, that ball come eat me here, I don't.
Put it on, Mike.
Where? You think I see it? Any kick the highlights that you're going on, what's going to happen?
Yeah, but that's the ball is going in.
Roger belly too big now.
No, like to pass the ball.
Go to pass it?
Yeah.
No, I know football. You see man come here and you have to. What he told me. I was not sure about
Yeah. So when he stayed there and she by the time he do she moving now, check. All 5 o'clock. Why think she catch and come out? I know that, but show you the man. Aye. Did you understand? Because she did 2 ball. I feel good. She did 2.
Let's go, fellas! What's that? Shadow! Good up here. Step.
First game was 3-0 or 4-0?
Huh?
First game was what?
3-0.
3-0. We're into the last football game and the last game overall of the Windward Islands school games. St. Lucia going up against Dominica here, the Francis Laster ground. Grenada have actually moved into first position. With their win in that game against St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the football standings are now Grenada with a goal difference of 3. They have 6 points. St. Lucia is currently in second place, of course, with a game in hand, this game being played right now. And St. Lucia with 6 points from 2 games, and their goal difference is 2. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, pretty much no matter what happens here this evening, are likely to finish at the bottom of the standings. They have a goal difference -4. Dominica, they are in third position. They have 1 point, and their goal difference is -1. So they had 1 loss and 1 draw. Dominica, no matter what, cannot win the tournament and cannot finish better than third in the football at this point. Even if they beat St. Lucia, they will only climb to 4 points and will finish third in the football tournament. St. Lucia, in the overall standing, St. Lucia leads with 30 points. Pending the outcome of this game, St. Lucia leads with 30 points. Dominica are second with 26. Grenada have 22. St. Vincent and the Grenadines have 18. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines guaranteed to finish 4th in the football. So they will finish overall on 19, and they will retain the 4th place that they have held, I think, for the last 3 or 4 editions of the Windward Islands school games. If Grenada go on to win the football, then they will move up to 29 points. If Dominica Dominica can finish third and St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Grenada win. But all that to say that St. Lucia have effectively won the 2026 Windward Islands school games overall. St. Lucia right now on the attack, and they lose the ball into touch. We'll be getting you the lineups momentarily. Ball goes into touch behind the goal line. Looks as though they're going to be awarded a free kick. Dominica. Free kick taken by Bruno. Puts it down the field. Opportunity here for St. Lucia. I was hoping to be joined this evening by Dunstan Maggie Peters, who supported me throughout the week, especially in basketball. Corner to be retaken. Looks like it's going to be Riquelme Lionel standing over it for St. Lucia. Heavy presence in the box, heavy presence on the goal line for Dominica. They won't want to concede early in this one. Lionel gets it up. Lashed across the face of the goal, and it goes for another corner. This one's going to be swinging in from the cemetery side. The keeper Elwa unable to deal with it. The Dominican defense so gets it clear. St. Lucia attackers very aware that the goalkeeper was unable to get to that one, and Terry Morrill gets a head to it but goes out for a goal kick. So 3 consecutive corners for St. Lucia. And the show just kept out by Elwan Oberfami Martin. Oberfami Poyot. Johnny on the spot. But equally on the spot was Jalen Johnville to snuff out the attack. Brilliant shot from deep. Just about kept out by Elwa, probably just by his fingertips. So it's yet another corner for St. Lucia. Number 10, Lionel. He's going to swing it in. Comes fizzing in low from the boots of Makai Stanislaus. Poyot with an opportunity. Unable to beat the last line of defense. St. Lucia still on the attack. The Dominican defender wasn't entirely sure where the attacker was. And eventually, once he caught sight of him coming over his shoulder, just putting it into touch for the throw-in. So St. Lucia very much on the attack. Poyot got the angle wrong. Couldn't get the control. St. Lucia again with the throw. Neither team establishing dominance in the midfield at the moment. St. Lucia with a series of attacks. Jimmy tested. So we're going to have a look at the updated point standings after all of the court sports were completed. So coming into this evening, St. Lucia on 30, Dominica 26, Grenada 22, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 18. Grenada, as we said, have taken pole position in the football. A draw would still win St. Lucia the football title. They're already on 6 points. And a win would guarantee the football title. St. Lucia have only won women's volleyball and netball, but they've also finished second in men's volleyball, basketball, men and women, and they can finish no worse than second in the football this evening. 5 points for second place, 7 points for first place. So St. Lucia guaranteed to finish with at least 35 points. And they'll be hoping to get all 37 to take the overall title and finish things off in style. Overall title is theirs already, but they'll want to finish things off in grand style here this evening at the Francis Babalastic grounds.
Okay, fellas, one of you all have to come now. The long shot stay, the short run, the shot come.
Showers starting to come down.
Yeah, you come down.
In Grosley.
Yeah, you got come.
Dominica with the throw.
Anything you have to go back and support.
And St. Lucia breaks the barrier. Elwa had an absolutely fantastic save a while ago. This time, unable to keep the St. Lucians at bay. 1-0, St. Lucia.
Keep me good there? Okay, alright. Just YOLO, just follow.
Goalkeeper looked like number 6 Joshua George. St. Lucia on the attack once again. George. Call goes against St. Lucia. In fact, no, the call goes St. Lucia's way. The referee was pointing direction of Dominica. Two St. Lucian attackers stood over this one. And Joshua George once again finds the near post. Beats Elwa, all ends up at the near post. 2-0 St. Lucia. So the rain's coming down, but it's also raining goals at the Francis Babalastic grounds. We've had heavy rains throughout the week. Fortunately, we've had the use of the Beausejour Gymnasium, the Dominicans in particular, complimenting St. Lucia on the ability to host the tournament indoors and to avoid rain delays. This venue tomorrow will host the St. Lucia Carnival Sevens Rugby in Paradise. Teams coming in from 7 overseas territories: Canada, the USA, Trinidad and Tobago, I think Turks and Caicos Islands in there, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Martinique, Guadeloupe, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana. The 5th annual Carnival Sevens Rugby Tournament. Grenada entirely on the back foot now. They've conceded 2 goals within the space of 3 minutes. And St. Lucia right back on the attack. The cross comes in. There's a shot. Elwa holds on this time. To be fair, that one went straight at him. Didn't have to move. Desperate stuff in midfield. Dominica, desperate, definitely to get back in the game. They're just trying to see if they can establish a rhythm before they can even think about getting a shot on goal. They played an absolute thriller against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ended up in a 2-2 draw. St. Lucia meanwhile eked out the win over Grenada. St. Lucia, 2 games played, 2 wins, 2 goals scored, goal difference +2. Grenada have 5 goals so far, and well, Grenada have 5 goals, will end with 5 goals in this tournament. Dominique with an opportunity. It's not a bad position. Clearing header from St. Lucia doesn't go far. Dominica will get the spot kick from the corner. Can Dominica begin to find their way into this game? Dominica second last year. St. Lucia third, Grenada the champions 2025 and 2023. St. Lucia the champions 2019. Those are the last 3 editions of the games. The games were off for 3 years due to COVID, 2020, 21 and 22. Returned in 23. In 24, St. Vincent and the Grenadines were due to host, and they had to cancel the games at the last minute due to the passage of Hurricane Beryl. 2025, Grenada the winners again. Bit of a lull in the game. St. Lucia gets the ball coming out of their backfield. They've been playing those short passes from goal consistently. Not sure that the defender Bruno really needed to boot that one into touch and actually conceded the corner. Sean Bruno. Wasn't sure what was going on behind him, but there wasn't much. I think he might have been safe just allowing it to bounce into touch on its own. The rebound from the corner now goes to Dominica. But almost immediately back into touch for the St. Lucian throw. St. Lucia looking for Lionel out wide, and he's offside. Speculative ball from the Dominicans. Elwa goes up for it, and Poyot will foul him, trying to get the shot on goal. Poyot from the opening game has been really effective, pressuring the defense, not allowing the defenders to settle. St. Lucia trying to win possession again, and they do. Morel loses it. Free kick awarded. It'll be the defender, Johnville, to take it. A relatively innocuous position, but anything could happen. Laura wins the throw and takes it. Dominica turn it over. St. Lucia advance. They've consistently tried to use the wings from the opening game, have St. Lucia. And to spread out the defense. Of course, they've been sufficiently successful that they scored 1 goal each in their first 2 games. Their defense was also stout enough that they conceded none. Won those to 1-0. Right now they lead 2-0. And we're only in the first half of play against Dominica. This game featuring a number of youth internationals for both teams. Eloy for St. Vincent, for Dominica has played some senior football as well. He's called into action now for St. Lucia, the likes of Morrill, Riquelme Lionel, young men who would have done well in the recent Blackheart football tournament as well as in the various zonal competitions. Obafemi Poyot as well, Mikai Stanislaus Devage Edward, Eddie Germain, the goalkeeper, hasn't had much to do this evening. Was very good in the last game. Excellent work to find Kurt Calix, cutting down that right wing. Attempts a cross but comes to nothing. St. Lucia still on the attack, men in the box. Goes Dominica's way. Quick turnaround this evening. Rains came and stopped just as suddenly. Tomorrow it's going to be the turn of the rugby players. They'll be transforming this venue overnight, putting up the goals for rugby, marking the pitch for tomorrow's games. This weekend also Grosley Carnival. So the visitors coming in for the rugby will be able to enjoy the festivities, men's, women's and youth rugby being played tomorrow here at the Francis Babalastic grounds. Dominica, they behind the 8 ball, down 2-0. Two St. Lucians. Trying to get the same ball, and unfortunately a foul committed in the event. St. Lucia won the football in this tournament in 2023-2019. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the defending champions, they are guaranteed to finish last. Dominica last won in 2017 and Grenada won in 2018. So St. Lucia looking to sweep the table in football, as they've done in netball and women's volleyball. Coupled with second place finishes in men's and women's basketball and men's volleyball, that will give them the Windward Islands School Games title, despite a fourth place finish in track and field. St. Lucia also competing at the Central American and Caribbean Games being held in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Yado Urs was tied for 8th in the golf out of 18 competitors. St. Lucia's table tennis team also at the CAC Games. St. Lucia on the attack. Still there. And successfully cleared by the Dominicans. So St. Lucia at the CAC Games. Netball being played for the first time. Well, St. Lucia playing netball for the first time at the CAC Games. That team leaving today. 3 of those players would have been part of the St. Lucia team at the Windward Islands School Games. Under 16 captain Niger Ferdinand, Lizzie Dorvius, and hailing from Deriso, Neria Shalry. Netball looking to lift their rankings. They're going up against some tough opposition. Not sure if the same Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica teams that took part in the Commonwealth Games are going to be the ones at the CAC Games. But 2 of the stronger teams in Caribbean netball, and certainly Jamaica, one of the strongest teams in world netball. So that's going to be an interesting challenge. Dominican Republic, I think, playing netball at the international level for the first time. Bermuda is also in there, so it should be interesting to see how St. Lucia fares. Table tennis and boxing left earlier this week. Weightlifting travels this weekend. Kalen Vitalis, who competed at the Commonwealth Games, he's going to be at the CAC Games as well. He's going to be heading across this weekend. So quite a range of competition for St. Lucia. No swimming, just one track athlete, but quite a range of competition for St. Lucia. Also involved in the sailing through Luc Chevrier. Interestingly, Luc Chevrier and Yada Urs both coached by their fathers at the CAC Games. St. Lucia on the attack, tries to find Kurt Calix out wide, instead turns it over, but St. Lucia back with it. St. Lucia fighting for control. Has it taken off him? St. Lucia sends it upfield. But it's back with Dominica. Heading closer to half-time. St. Lucia firmly in the lead. Whistle goes for Dominica. Free kick just about on the half line. Sends it wide. Nifty footwork to beat his man. Comes running back St. Lucia's way. Tries to take on one, doesn't get past the first man. Lucia has it on the wing. Pushed back. And further back still. Trying to draw Dominica out. Goalkeeper Jimmy gets a touch. St. Lucia has it at close range. Dominica equal to the task. The goalkeeper Elwa somewhat frustrated at this point. He had a brilliant save and then let 2 goals in a matter of minutes. So it's still going to be in St. Lucia's possession, but pushes it out wide beyond the reach of Josh George. physical defense by the St. Lucians. And that's going to lead to a spot kick just inside the Dominica half. I think they'd be best served hitting this one short. Instead, they send it straight to the St. Lucians, who try to find a streaking Joshua George. George succeeds only in losing it and then conceding the throw. Goes Dominica's way. Two minutes remaining. St. Lucia with the ball. St. Lucia still on the attack. Morrell dispossessed. St. Lucia again. Poyot. Still St. Lucia. Still St. Lucia. George looks for a man in the box. This time tries to get it to the wing. George finds himself with it once again. Swings it in. Does good Calix, but doesn't get a good purchase on it. And a clearing header by Nikhil Laura. The man who scored the opening goal for Dominica in the last game, Alison Gasper, being called into defensive action now. Conrad Simon clearing the ball. Poor touch by St. Lucia. And that is going to be half-time. St. Lucia up 2-0 over the Commonwealth of Dominica, and St. Lucia looking to sweep the football portion of the Windward Islands school games. They've already swept netball and women's volleyball. They were second in 3 other sports: men's basketball, women's basketball, and the men's volleyball, looking to get their 3rd title, push their point total to 37, and put a cherry on top of the title of overall champions of the 2026 Windward Islands School Games. We'll be back with the second half.
Do it quick because I need a shot. I on the card now. My tripod. There's a little drizzle there. You get it? Okay, Khalil, you're up. Pakai kamera kan? Like one of the from one of the back seats. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, so we have a little issue there. I can't talk to you when you took it. Oi.
Back on the way in the second half. Windward Island's school games, the last 45 minutes of the Windward Island school games. St. Lucia going up against the Commonwealth of Dominica in football. Dominica are currently at third place in the football competition. Dominica in third place in football, and as things stand, they are second overall. That's 1 point ahead of Grenada. A win here would give St. Lucia 7 points in the football tournament, and that's 7 points for winning the football tournament. They would actually have 9 points from football, so 3 points for each win, each individual win. But winning a discipline gives you 7 points. Second place is 5 points, third place 3 points, and fourth place is 1 point. St. Vincent and the Grenadines have finished their competition. They will end on 19 points. They've been fourth the last 2 editions of the games, remain in that position. Grenada's standing yet to be determined based on the outcome of this game. As of right now, Grenada would end the second in the football, so that would be 5 additional points to them. They would finish on 27. Dominica would finish third in the football and would get 3 points, which would take them to 29. St. Lucia, however, would win football and would get to 37 points. So St. Lucia cannot be caught as champions of the Windward Islands school games. A little bit surprised and disappointed not to see the full St. Lucian contingent in the stands here to celebrate their overall title for the first time since 2019. Staying just down the road at Harbour Club, so it's not a long trip for them to come up and support their teammates as they go for the sweep and seek to win their third sport title here at the Windward Islands School Games. Someone asking what time is the rugby. It gets underway from 10 in the morning at Francis Lastic Grounds. The 5th annual St. Lucia Carnival Sevens Rugby in Paradise. St. Lucia were blown away earlier today in the men's volleyball. Dominica have now won 3 consecutive volleyball titles. Before that, St. Lucia won in 2019, Dominica 2018, St. Lucia 2017, and St. Lucia 2016. Earlier today, in the morning, St. Lucia completed a sweep of the girls' volleyball. We also want to remind you that the St. Lucia Kings are in town getting ready for the Caribbean Premier League 2026, the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League 2026. Action will be at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground in the next few days. The Kings' new look squad. Unfortunately, we've lost the likes of Johnson Charles, Shadrach Descott, but McKenny Clark is back. David Visa is out. Alzari Joseph, Tobias Shamsi, Johnson Charles, Shadrach Descott. But you've still got Ruston Chase. He comes in as the captain. 2021 most outstanding player Matthew Ford. Keon Gaston, Akim Auguste, Joel Andrew, they're all in there. Maish Thikschana, Sharis Asalanka, Noor Ahmad, McKenny Clark comes back from Trinidad and Tobago, Tim Seifert, Johan Jeremiah, Shadley Van Shalquick. So the Kings feeling very confident. They're in training camp right now under assistant coach John Eugene. On August 12th here in St. Lucia, they face the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. Then they play the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons on the 14th. They'll match up against Shadrach Descat and the Barbados Tridents on August 16th, the Guyana Amazon Warriors on August 19th, and the Jamaica Kingsmen on August 21st. Defensive action for St. Lucia here at the Francis Babalastic ground. Up 2-0, and the Dominica on the attack. St. Lucia staying compact, composed at the back, not giving anything away. One of the hallmarks of their game throughout all three of these fixtures is that they've been very confident across their back line, consistently playing short passes out of goal, retaining possession, building rhythm, using the wings. And in fact, they've mixed up the using the wings and getting it into the central channels through the likes of Obafemi Poyot. Makai Stanislaus in action. Gets it out to the wing. Tussle for possession. St. Lucia do well to hold on to it. St. Lucia's attackers have been very, very aggressive this evening in all the right ways. Obafemi Poyot pressuring the back line for Dominica. Thierry Morel has been controlling, pulling the strings just behind Riquelme Lionel, Poyot, Josh George has been exceptional. 2 goals. There's a player down, and that player has to receive attention. Game comes to a standstill. Caribbean athletes doing well at the Commonwealth Games. Adeja Hodge, just 20 years old and running 22.07 to secure the gold medal in the 200 meters at the Commonwealth Games. You also had goal for Grenada. Lyndon Victor Made it 3 in a row. So the game resumes. St. Lucia back on the attack and fired in. Right from the free kick, St. Lucia testing Eloi. St. Lucia still in possession, looking dangerous. But this one runs out of touch. Dominica. And Dominica not able to get much going. The St. Lucians now on the attack. It's going to be a throw-in. A lot of folks think that this is actually the better end for scoring, the pavilion end. St. Lucia's had a fair amount of possession, but Eddie Jimmy tells them not to waste the ball. St. Lucia comfortably in possession once more. Long shot for St. Lucia goes way high. Don't think that was necessary. St. Lucia were looking comfortable in possession. Goal kick long incoming here. Goal kick very long incoming. Think we should absolutely have another ball. So you're not missing anything at the moment. St. Lucia put 2 goals to 0. St. Lucia has won the Windward Island School Games for 2026 and on their way to consolidating that victory with a win in the football tournament. They will have swept the football tournament. Shea Maxwell reminding people on Facebook that we went from devastating losses to St. Vincent and the Grenadines last year, 49-12 in netball, and got things back in order, worked on our game, and here we are. Well, it looks like it's borrowing from the World Cup, maybe, a hydration break, whilst we try to get another ball. And by and large, we've had a good, well-organized games. Surprised that, and I think we've had this situation on Tuesday evening. It was, or was it? Yes, I think it was Tuesday evening. We also had the situation where the ball was kicked into touch and it was kicked over one of the walls and brought a temporary halt to the game. So you would have thought that the football organizers specifically, or the football coaches, would have ensured that that does not repeat itself. So we have the ball back. So the game will restart. Dominica will try to play it from deep in their half. Get it as far as midfield. Will they get any further than that? Nope, they won't. Back to St. Lucia. And St. Lucia have already had the width of the field. He's got the entire wing to dribble down. And not even dribble, he just has to progress the ball down the wing. Tested Elwa. Elwa again. Jermaine controlling the St. Lucian defense, ensuring that everybody's in their position, calling for a reset. Well cut out there by the St. Lucian defense. Goes out for a throw, but the Dominicans have not found any way into real attacking positions here in the second half. Still in the midfield, blocked off. St. Lucia now with the ball, under pressure. Morrill gets it wide. Ball still has not progressed past midfield. St. Lucia now in control. Looks to swing it in. Still St. Lucia. Still St. Lucia. And he finds the back of the net. Brilliant goal there. (3-0) St. Lucia.
Eddie, score there.
Talked earlier about how relentless Obafemi Poyot has been all tournament long. He got the reward in the first game against St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and he's been rewarded once again. He just wouldn't be dispossessed. Went through one tackle, went through a second, a third, and eventually got past the goalkeeper, Elwa. St. Lucia, 3-0. See, when we talk about St. Lucia being composed in defense, just hits the ball back. Knocks it back to Stanislaus, and Stanislaus, the goalkeeper, Jumé, Kurt Calix, Alfred Hippolyte. Those guys have been really keeping that back line under control, but also they've been managing to frustrate the Dominicans, because they've been winning the ball in the midfield, have St. Lucia. And there you go again. So said, so done. And they never flustered. So far in this tournament, they have never lost their cool. Tough tackle there. Ref looks as though he's reaching, writing. On his little book. And it'll be a free kick for St. Lucia in a pretty good position. Free kick comes as nothing, but let's see if Dominican can get it. The Dominicans can get it past midfield. Once again, they don't. It's going to be another free kick. St. Lucia will get another opportunity to add to their cushion. Someone is saying that Dominica can't beat drums, and I think that's the first time all week that we have not heard the Dominica drums. Dominica finally get into the box, but Stanislaus gets it across. Well taken by Jumé. And Jimmy is actually going to waste a little bit of time. St. Lucia on the attack goes high and wide. Fortunately stays inside the arena. Otherwise we'd have to have a second hydration break. The nurse being called to possibly attend to a couple of the Dominicans, but the Dominicans would have known from afternoon based on the point calculations that in spite of winning the volleyball tournament, that they could not catch St. Lucia regardless of the outcome of this evening's contest. And so it's academic to some extent, but of course these young men all want to win, and I'm sure Dominica would have liked to have ended the tournament with a victory. Instead, it'll be St. Lucia sweeping the football tournament. I think I need to get this man on commentary with me. So the Dominicans are doing nothing. St. Lucia on the attack again. The ball is still live. Cleared now. But how far? Only to St. Lucia. I think pressure is going to be a bit pointless at this stage of the game. And St. Lucia have consistently responded well to any pressure applied to them. In addition to winning the tournament, St. Lucia looking to go through the football as the only team to keep clean sheets all the way through. 1-0 against Grenada, 1-0 against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And this evening, the flood of goals. 3-0 St. Lucia, and they win the throw-in. St. Lucia right now dominating effortlessly, and whereas we're not getting the drums, the Dominicans in the stands are not best pleased. St. Lucia will get the throw-in. Alfred Ali Hippolyte, Michael Justin, Mikhail Stanislaus, Kurt Calix. They've been in control all the way through. And up front, Joshua George, Obafemi Poyot. I think Riquelme Lionel will want to get in on the act as well. Through for Team St. Lucia, they're going to be patient once again. Get it wide. Swing it in. St. Lucia regaining their shape nicely. A rare occasion on which the Dominicans have advanced, albeit in an unstructured way, into the St. Lucian attacking or the St. Lucian defensive third. Jermaine encouraging the St. Lucians to move the ball around, and they lose it. careless for once. But it amounts to nothing. Corner for Dominica. Substitutions incoming. Looks like Dominica. No, St. Lucia will make a change. Chumi punches that away. Came though off a Dominican. And that's the game. 3-0 St. Lucia. St. Lucia have swept the football tournament, have won the Windward Islands school games. Tomorrow is a day off for these athletes. And then the closing ceremony will be tomorrow evening, along with a prize giving and the awards ceremony for all of the deserving and outstanding athletes. I rather suspect that some of our prize winners will be absent, with at least 3 of the members of the winning netball team traveling to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, for the Central American and Caribbean Games, where they will be part of the senior team. A muted victory for Team St. Lucia, but a victory nonetheless. That's it for the 2026 Windward Islands School Games. Thanks for joining us.
Jordan, are we done?